Hey everybody, this is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. We're in Bordentown, Township, New Jersey. I'm going to ask for an IA complaint. I don't know if this is like, I don't know how they do stuff here. I don't know how they access stuff here. Oh, after hours? Please call box, okay.
Communications 445.
Yeah, I looked to have a IA complaint form.
You filled out the form?
I look to have one, please.
Are you at the station?
Yes.
Which town?
Bordentown Township.
Okay, and what's your name, ma'am?
I don't have to give it.
Okay, I'll let them know you're there.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Please use the call box on the left. And that's what I did. Okay. And I'm going to be patient. The only reason I'm requesting an IA complaint form is because what happened on that traffic stop. That one officer should left me alone because I was not interfering with them in one way or in any way, shape, or form. I kept my distance. And like I said, I know what the New Jersey Attorney General guidelines are too for filming the police. And I know they brought the lady to the police department, so I know they have at least one person here. Or maybe more than one. I don't know. But if you look towards there, the police car's over there. On the other side. You always gotta be professional and respectful no matter what. But you gotta be assertive of your rights too. You catch more bees with honey, so that's what people tell me. And that comes from a police officer that I talked to in Monmouth County too. And that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. I could have handled that traffic stop a million different ways, but I chose the respectful way of doing it. I could have called them names. I could have gone ballistic. So Hey, I just want a IA complaint form. That's it.
Okay, sure. I'll go get that for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Just gonna let you know I'm recording.
I know that.
If you want to come in tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why. I know you're busy.
Yeah.
I just don't appreciate what that one officer said to me is that because I made sure I stayed a certain distance away from that. And I never interfered with you guys.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't on scene. I was down in another traffic stop.
Ah, okay.
My officer did brief me on it. He just said that he did ask you to keep a certain distance, which is common practice, okay? We are allowed to tell you to not cross a certain threshold, all right?
The gray zone. There's a gray zone of what the distance is. Because I never interfered.
Yeah, it's what a reasonable person would say. So like if I was arresting someone, right, I wouldn't say where you are is reasonable. All right, I'm gonna ask you to stay back there. And if I set a hard line, all right, you're not to cross that or you could be charged with obstruction. Not saying you would, but.
Oh, I actually read through the guidelines itself.
Mm-hmm.
I have the PDF file, the copy of it.
Yeah.
I have to be interfering with the stop. And I physically interfering with the stop.
Right.
And I never prevented you guys or the police of doing it. But what's reasonable compared to what's legal, that's where the gray area, like what you consider reasonable,
Right.
it might not be considered reasonable under the law.
Right, that'd be up for the courts to determine. You and I could never come to a conclusion. You know, we're not judges, and we don't have a jury here, obviously, to decide. Obviously, these are municipal charges, and that wouldn't be the case. But no one's getting charged tonight. No one's getting anything.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with putting cuffs. Like that's why I was respectful, but I was assertive.
Yeah, I got you. All right. I'm assuming you're an auditor.
No, I'm not. I'm a citizen, a video journalist, a First Amendment advocate, and advocate for disability rights. I am not a First Amendment auditor. That drives me nuts when people. That drives me nuts, like up the wall, because I try to be professional and respectful with you guys, to the T.
Yeah. No, I totally look. I'll defend the Constitution all day. All right. Everyone has civil rights and civil liberties. All right. At the end of the day, that's what we're here for. So, I totally understand where you're coming from, and you want to keep him in check. I understand. All right. I will get you the paperwork if you wish to file an internal affairs complaint.
Yes.
I'm not gonna stop you. I can try to speak with you as a supervisor to try to mitigate the issue because it's a minor, what I would consider a alleged offense. All right. Again, I did not, review this, but it can be submitted. So.
Yeah, because I never interfered.
Is this a demeanor complaint or something else?
No, it was just like because I know the guidelines so well. Most people don't know what the New Jersey Attorney General guidelines are. I can easily pull it up and show you on my phone, on my other phone.
Yeah.
So I know it I know it to a T. Like I know like with the training thing, I think 21 foot. It's not official, but like within the training with the reaction.
That's an old standard, correct?
Yeah. So.
Drawing your handgun.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, and I think between the officers and I can't. I'm gonna say that I was approximately 21 feet. Mm-hmm. I can't say like 21 foot. Like you gotta look at the whole. The scenario.
Yeah, I wouldn't say 21 feet would be reasonable in every scenario.
Okay.
If I believe that you were potentially harmed, like if you're aggressive, then I might stretch that to past 21 feet. All right, because you're now taking my attention off of the investigation and onto you.
Yeah, and that's why I told them just don't interact with me. Just do your job. Like.
Yeah, I mean it's. Today's day and age,
I get it, but the officer said that he knows me. If he knows me, then he knows how I do stuff. Mm-hmm. Do you get it?
I understand where you're coming from.
If you were a complete stranger if I'm a complete stranger, I sort of get it. Mm-hmm. But the officer says that I know who you are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, look, we can argue till we're blue in the face.
Yeah,
It's not
I
like-
rather talk about stuff than get into a yelling match. That's not my style. I rather do the dialogue stuff and do it that way, because I know, like, with a lot of these videos, people just like get into a shouting match and call people names, and that doesn't resolve anything.
Not at all.
It doesn't resolve anything. I'd rather take the time out and have an adult conversation with the parties involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my whole attitude.
Yeah, I mean, if you would like, you know.
I don't want to see what the form. Yeah, I just have a copy of the form and.
Yeah, I could do that. I could have a conversation with him. You know, just going over everything. You know what I think. Just kind of reviewing the situation. We're gonna have to review the body camera. Just so I could see. As a supervisor, just to make sure that
Yeah, the video's up on YouTube already.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do it from our perspective.
I know, but I want you to see it from all the viewpoints.
I got you. No, 100%. And that's how an internal affairs investigation would go.
Not just the body cam footage, but view it from all viewpoints. That's, yeah.
Right. All right. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are.
My name is Jen.
Jen. Okay. How do I find you on YouTube? I'm assuming YouTube, right?
Yeah, Time to Change Jersey Style.
Time to change Jersey style.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, that's fair enough.
And my majority of my videos are unedited, so I don't do that.
That's fair, because you can edit some things to make them sound pretty heinous. And,
Yes.
I'm assuming this is going to be uploaded there.
Correct. Yeah, within, yeah.
All right.
What's your name and badge number?
It's, Sergeant Ferrari, 3284.
Okay, and you weren't on the, okay.
No, I was on another traffic stop with another officer.
Okay, you're the on what?
Sergeant. Yep.
Are you the supervisor? No, shift supervisor.
Correct. Oh, I see. Officer in charge.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So you would like a copy of the form?
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Be safe. Line exit.
Just to make our way to the top of the steps, okay?
Okay, thank you. This is how you work the process. This is how you work the process. And of course, they have a camera there too. Man, I'm just trying to be reasonable. Yeah, reasonable under the legal guidelines. Legal. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is like, in a weird way, I think this is how you build bridges in a weird way. Because I came in and I was willing to talk, and instead of instead of like calling people names and like all that like nonsense that people do. And it's like, And I don't roll that way. Like I said, this is an opportunity, I mean, in a weird way, to build bridges. Yeah, I'm gonna like sit down here. I'm gonna look at something. Hey, how you doing? Just
printed out just kind of like an explanation. It's kind of like our face
okay.
page as well. Just kind of explains it. I'm assuming that you might be pretty familiar with it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then just
this is the form is different from department to department. Yeah.
It's no standardized form. But it basically just asks you all your information. Just fill it out to the best of your abilities. And if you wish to submit it, you can do so now, or you can do it at your leisure.
Okay.
All right.
This is what my YouTube channel is.
Do you mind if I take a photo of that?
That's fine. It's public.
Okay. Just so I can see. So I can see how ugly I am with my short hair now. I decided, I'm balding, so decided to cut it down a little short now.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I have to say the two other officers, they left me alone. They were just like they didn't get uppity.
Yeah. Everyone has a different experience as an officer, He's a canine officer. The other officer
the black officer, not to be racist, but those two whites, they were reasonable, but the brown.
Officer Gardner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our canine officer.
Okay.
Yeah, so, he has a different experience. He also has a lot more time on than the other two officers, okay? So sometimes, every officer's going to react a little bit differently. Everyone, just like you and I, are going to react a little bit differently, if someone comes up, we're not, experienced with that. So, everything's judgment based.
How many years for each officer, do you know, on a job?
Officer Gardner has about 10 years, and then the other two are about 5.
Yeah. That's enough years on all three of them.
Yeah, so it's it's not their first day, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yep, thank you. I appreciate it, and be safe, and thank you.
Not a problem.
Be safe.
Easy, right?
Yep, thank you. Just want to show you this. I think the issues was addressed in a nice way, so I'm gonna take this in. I'm gonna read through this because, like I said, there's no standardized form when it comes to department to department to department. All of them are different, but still they have the same policies and everything else. So this is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. I'll see everybody on the flip side. Be safe, everybody. Be safe. Let's get that blue light in.